There was a time when SUVs were built for one purpose. They were rugged, practical machines designed to conquer difficult roads and survive harsh conditions. But what happens when a legendary off-roader starts dreaming about the future? What happens when toughness meets technology and tradition collides with innovation? The answer might be sitting right in front of us. The 2027 Toyota Fortuner Legendary, a vehicle that doesn't just want to dominate mountains, deserts, and highways. It wants to redefine what a modern SUV can be. And that creates a very interesting question. Is the new Fortuner Legend or still the rugged hero people love? Or is it becoming something entirely different? Welcome back to Avengers Autos, where we don't just review cars, we explore the stories, the engineering, and the future hidden beneath the sheet metal. Today we're taking a deep dive into one of the most anticipated SUVs in the world, the 2027 Toyota Fortuner Legendar. The moment you see this SUV, something feels different. It still carries that unmistakable Fortuner DNA, but the design language has evolved into something far more futuristic. Standing in front of it feels almost like looking at an armored luxury shuttle, designed for a future where roads no longer have limits. The front fascia is aggressive without becoming cartoonish. Sharp LED lighting stretches across the face of the SUV, like the eyes of a predator scanning its environment. The grille appears wider and more sculpted, giving the vehicle an unmistakable sense of authority. Every line seems intentional. Every angle appears calculated, unlike many modern SUVs that try too hard to look sporty. The Fortuner Legendar manages to look powerful, naturally moving toward the side profile. The proportions remain one of the vehicle's greatest strengths. It sits tall, confident, and commanding strong character lines run across the body, creating an impression of movement even when the SUV is standing still. Large wheel arches add muscle to the design, while premium alloy wheels fill the space perfectly. The wheels themselves look designed not just for aesthetics, but also for real-world adventure. Whether parked outside a luxury hotel or climbing a remote mountain trail, the Fortuner Legendar somehow feels perfectly at home. The rear design continues the futuristic theme. The taillights appear sharper and more sophisticated than ever before. A full-width lighting signature may become part of the package, creating a premium visual identity during nighttime driving. And when darkness falls, that's when this SUV becomes truly impressive. The advanced LED lighting system transforms the vehicle's appearance. It doesn't simply illuminate the road, it creates a presence from a distance. It looks like a luxury flagship SUV, worth far more than its actual price tag. Yet beauty alone doesn't define the new Legendar. Toyota's engineers appear to have spent considerable effort improving aerodynamic efficiency. The sculpted body panel's refined roofline and carefully shaped front sections help reduce drag while maintaining the rugged image buyers expect. It's still a Fortuner, just a smarter one. Open the door and the transformation becomes even more obvious. Previous generations focused heavily on durability. The 2027 model seems determined to prove that toughness and luxury can coexist. The cabin feels dramatically more premium. Soft-touch materials cover major surfaces. Contrast stitching adds sophistication. Metallic accents provide visual depth without becoming excessive. The dashboard design immediately captures attention. Instead of feeling like a collection of separate components, everything appears integrated into a cohesive digital environment. Large screens dominate the cabin while maintaining an elegant layout. The digital instrument cluster delivers critical driving information with exceptional clarity. Meanwhile, a massive central infotainment display serves as the technological heart of the SUV. The graphics appear smoother. The responses feel quicker. The entire system looks ready for the next decade. Then there's the steering wheel. It feels substantial in your hands, perfectly balancing luxury and utility. The controls are thoughtfully positioned, allowing drivers to access key functions without distraction. Technology plays a huge role inside the new Legend. Advanced connectivity over the air updates, enhanced voice controls, and AI-assisted features could make daily driving significantly more intuitive. Imagine telling your SUV where you want to go, adjusting cabin settings through natural conversation, and receiving predictive suggestions based on your driving habits. That future may be closer than many people realize. Passenger comfort has also received considerable attention. Front occupants enjoy supportive seats designed for long journeys, while rear passengers benefit from generous space and improved seating ergonomics. Even on extended road trips, fatigue should be noticeably reduced, and that's important because Fortuner buyers rarely purchase these vehicles for short commutes alone. These SUVs become travel companions, family vehicles, adventure partners, and sometimes even symbols of personal achievement. Under the hood, things become even more interesting. Toyota is likely to continue refining its proven powertrain philosophy. Traditional diesel options may remain available in certain markets, but electrification appears increasingly inevitable. A sophisticated hybrid setup could dramatically improve fuel efficiency while delivering stronger, low-end torque for an SUV. That's the perfect combination. Instant electric assistance during acceleration, improved economy during long-distance travel, reduced emissions without sacrificing capability. In other words, evolution rather than revolution. The driving experience benefits significantly from these changes. Press the accelerator and the response feels smooth yet confident. The SUV gathers speed effortlessly, making highway overtakes less stressful and more controlled. Suspension tuning appears carefully balanced. Between comfort and capability, many SUVs excel on roads but struggle off-road. Others dominate rough terrain but compromise everyday comfort. The Fortuner Legend aims to live in both worlds. On highways, the ride feels composed and refined. On broken roads, the suspension absorbs imperfections with impressive confidence. When conditions become challenging, advanced traction systems help maintain stability and control. Handling remains surprisingly capable for a vehicle of this size. No, it won't behave like a sports car. But that's not the point. The goal is confidence. And confidence is exactly what this SUV delivers. Another area where Toyota continues to excel is safety. The 2027 Fortuner Legend is expected to feature a comprehensive suite of driver assistance technologies. Adaptive cruise control lane centering assistance, collision mitigation systems, blind spot monitoring, and enhanced parking support could all become part of the package. These systems don't replace the driver. They support the driver. That's an important distinction. Daily usability remains one of the vehicle's strongest selling points. Large cargo capacity, flexible seating arrangements, excellent visibility, strong reliability expectations. These are qualities that rarely dominate headlines, yet they often matter most after years of ownership. And that's where Toyota understands its customers exceptionally well. When compared with rivals, the Fortuner Legender occupies a unique position. Some competitors offer more luxury, others provide more performance, a few may deliver more technology, but very few manage to combine durability, prestige practicality, and capability as effectively as the Fortuner. That's why it has developed such a loyal following around the world. Still, not everyone will love the direction Toyota is taking. Purists may argue that increasing technology risks diluting the SUV's rugged character. Others may welcome the modernization and view it as necessary progress. Both perspectives are understandable, because the Fortuner Legendar isn't merely another facelift. It represents a philosophical shift, a recognition that future SUVs must do more than survive difficult environments. They must also deliver digital intelligence, environmental responsibility, and premium experiences. Emotionally, that's what makes this vehicle fascinating. It feels like a bridge between two eras. One foot remains firmly planted in the world of traditional body-on-frame toughness. The other steps boldly toward a future shaped by electrification, connectivity, and intelligent mobility. It's almost like a spaceship disguised as an SUV. Not because it looks outrageous, but because it quietly introduces tomorrow's ideas into a familiar and trusted package. And perhaps that's the greatest achievement of the 2027 Toyota Fortuner Legender. It doesn't abandon its heritage. It evolves it as we look toward the future of Toyota. And the automotive industry as a whole, vehicles like this may become increasingly important. They prove that innovation doesn't require abandoning identity. You can embrace progress while respecting tradition. You can modernize without losing your soul. And that's exactly what the Fortuner Legender appears determined to do so. The real question isn't whether the 2027 Toyota Fortuner Legendar is better than its predecessor. The real question is whether this SUV represents the future that buyers actually want. Would you choose this futuristic Fortuner over its rivals? Or do you think Toyota should keep things more traditional? Let us know in the comments below. And as always, this is Avengers Autos, bringing you closer to the machines shaping tomorrow.